driving, dealing, billing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, my confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. With spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness.
Greetings from just across the New York-New Jersey border in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New York Giants. Welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. Should be a wet one, and off we go from MetLife Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That one good for a dozen. Very quick first down.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup. Fresh set of downs.
They'll run again. It's Tracy again. Cutting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, alert, alert! 20! Point it right, point it right, point it right. What's that?
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Good. 180! Done!
From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
What's that? 180! Kings, Kings, Kings! What's that? What's that?
Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. So on 4th down, out is Jamie Gillen to punt for the Giants. That one hits at the 10. No one there to stop it, though. Bounds into the end zone. It'll be a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Tap the 60, tap the 60. Here we go, tap.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Yeah. Past the 45. Still going. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Yep.
I just created the server.
Oh, yeah, I just made one the other day. Oh, shit. That nigga weird, bro.
Nah, you good. Nah, you good. Should have let me do it all.
He still could have reported you.
Don't matter. We ain't have to put up with that nigga no set my force win, bitch ass nigga.
But if he really did that to both of y'all, it's wild.
And the thing, I didn't even really say, bro. I just said, nigga, like I ain't say I was beat you up, I threw you out, but
Niggas is weird, but you see what I said about it. Like, I ain't even giving no nigga like that no energy. Man. I mean, now violating your family is one thing, but you just doing weird shit like that, you ain't getting no.
hey, did you see what he said?
I ain't even read the rest of it, honestly.
He said today my day.
Nah, that nigga. Niggas like that, like talk too much like that, them niggas ain't doing nothing.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Yeah, I'm about to say I can't even do a share screen on here with y'all.
Nah, you can't.
My stream is up though.
The big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
Downfield, it's Johnson, the tight end. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. To throw is Mayfield. Now a screen set up for Tracy. And that one just too long to get going. He'll come up, stop him before the lineman to get out to lead the way.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Bucs 18-yard
Second down throw for Mayfield. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. And Tyrone Tracy was the intended receiver there. Third down coming up.
Hey, alert 33, 180. What's that?
Now Mayfield. And he's in. Touchdown, New York. That is second TD catch of the season. Blake Grupe comes on for the extra point. Through the range, the kick is good. And the Giants will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
Yep. Yep.
I said, was anybody over there?
There's people in there. I think JD.
He said Malik left the chat and answer something like that.
Yeah, Malik left the chat in total. I don't know if Chuck left. I know Chuck hasn't been joining the chat.
No, it's Malik left.
I mean, it's only the Arkansas people in there. It was Tory, Tony, and JD.
Rufus,
Rufus.
McMahon.
Yeah, Team Arkansas in there.
Yeah, they do.
I'm cool either way. This should just go back to normal for me. If we're not in the Discord with y'all, I ain't joining no chats until y'all get your PSN back.
Yeah, after this stupid thing, we should do the NFL chat. How many people can join the chat at the same time? The 32.
16.
On the return, it's McKenzie. Now an opening has the 30. Finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
Some shit is meant for us not to understand, bro.
As a content creator, an entrepreneur, a boss, a CEO, whatever you want to call it, like I'm still working through these. I'm still navigating.
Well, exactly what you just said, though, is my point. A nigga that can't wait to go back and forth. Tell another nigga take a break.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's, bro.
Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle. You want to extend this drive.
And he'll be brought down, but what a run down to the 40. A big-time play out of the G-Man. 32 yards.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. They bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 19 in the air. First down, Giants.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
On first down is Mayfield. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. Give him a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
180. Real.
Mayfield. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Hit by Benjamin Morrison.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Child, who you playing?
It's a learning process,
Now tell me this, when did you come into contact?
I would say right after I graduated high school, 2014, about 2015.
Say that. 2015 was good.
Playing in MSL.
Gotcha.
Not that.
It was a major year because it was like, that wasn't a thing back then. Like,
Gotta
it
get
wasn't
one-on-one, brother.
content creation, it wasn't influencers, it wasn't
I
that.
feel
So,
you.
like, I came in where it wasn't oversaturated.
No, for sure. Now, as we
See if I
talk
get my ass beat like I did last week.
2016,
don't think so.
2015. It was almost like a shunt. Or it's just...
He put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
On the give, here's Henry. And he's going backwards here. They're going to take him down, back at the 5.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
On the jump.
3rd and 6.
18, find it. Ready, go.
From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Buccaneers.
Come on. Hit. Liking 18. Ready.
On the handoff, it's Henry. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He was brought down by Andrew Jones. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 19-yard line.
So after 14-7 is our score. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. On to the 2nd, Buccaneers in possession of the football. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Left thing 19. Let's go.
They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and he's out past the 30 and out of bounds.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Reload.
On the ground, it's Irvin. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 5.
Ready. Pass the stick. 70 ready.
He'll look to throw. To the left side, to Godwin. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They hook up again, 2nd time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a 1st down.
70 Timber.
That's Ibuka in motion.
Ready.
Back to throw. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding.
Ready. Here we go. Set.
Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Kayvon Thibodeau. He gets in to drop him for his 1st sack of the young season.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. They've got to find a way on 1st and 2nd down to stay ahead of the chains so 3rd down is not so daunting.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up 4th down.
This is a really popular concept on 3rd down. It's good versus man, it's good versus zone. They call it mesh routes or drag routes. They want to create some traffic in the middle of the field and pop the receiver out the backside of the defense. They give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They rallied to the ball and keeps him short from picking up the first down.
Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. That one incomplete.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Mayfield. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion.
Who?
People talk, they share, they all that, but like, you can't really miss doing it. I don't want to do.
I asked them in the admin.
He advanced it earlier.
Well, no, I'm saying, are we waiting on playoff games or not? Like, what are we waiting on?
I know I got to play Jermaine whenever he show up.
Is it a playoff game? You know what I'm saying? Like,
my game is, well, it matters for seeding for me.
To be honest, only seed.
He drinks Taylor Boyd. So I do.
Too much, and he goes down. Darius Alexander in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. He'll let one go down the middle, and that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails.
He lost the football.
You know, it's so hard to say what goes wrong on these bad snaps, Mike. You know, sometimes it's mechanics, sometimes it's concentration, sometimes, frankly, it's just bad luck and things go sideways, but he puts a little bit too much juice on it, ends up out of the punter's reach, and now they're heading back to the sideline knowing they just put their defense in a really bad spot.
He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9. From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and a yard.
Ready? 70, Timberwolf. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Yeah.
Like being a boss, being a
For me, I'm trying to catch the 1 seed.
people who really
Now, faking the give.
He ain't gonna give me the 4th. That nigga was trying to play.
We're not waiting on no damn. We're not waiting on no game that don't matter.
because I'm also kind of putting my energy.
I mean, that's on him. I mean, if he gonna give me the 4th.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Because it's a passion, but also this is like longevity. Like this is what's gonna be around, or what I want to be around. for centuries. My kids,
It's going to be third. They need one.
1918.
They'll try and run for this with Henry. They'll put him down right at the 20, but they'll also move the sticks. That is a first down picked up.
19 Charger, 19 Charger. 18, 5 in.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Tampa Bay.
19 Lions.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
On the return, it's McKenzie. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now Baker keeping it on the zone read. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
He's tackled at the 40.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
On play action, Mayfield. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 2. And on a shotgun, Mayfield. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And we'll see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15.
Okay, break. Back. 1918. Steady, right?
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And that is really well read defensively. They get him down back at the 9-yard line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 9-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
So now, after the safety, here comes a free kick from the 20-yard line. Take it in at the 8. And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there.
And the Giants first down.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
That one's down the field, but it is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Hey, alert, alert! 180! Stop!
Here's Mayfield. Open man, right side. He's got it. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
And the Giants first down.
Stop!
On the zone read, a give to Tracy. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. A big play for the Giants. 33 yards.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Hey, 180!
They'll run. It's Scatterboo. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team...
And he'll take it on in. Eyes up, Tracy. Touchdown, Giants. Poopy now, on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Giants have cut the deficit to 5. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's got it! And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
13 yards.
A pickup there of 13. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Cougar 19! Mustang 19! Go!
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was field as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Cowboy 80. 19 Lions.
Back to the air once more on second down. Godwin working the right side. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. That one is good. And the Bucs going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. Here's Irving. We're going to work this down inside the 45. 16 yards on the game and a quick first down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead. Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
19 Charger, 19.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing now from the gun. He'll swing this out wide to Irving. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Back. Cougar 19. Go.
Here's a run. Powering forward. He's in. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa.
Damn, I gotta play this game tomorrow. I wanna play this shit tonight. He could make the playoffs though? Tim, you heard?
Yeah.
The Ravens can make the playoffs?
Yeah, it's a tight race for that last spot because he is 78. let's say he wins his last 2 games, I'll put him at 9-8. So, I'm not saying he will crush it with this game. Because, to be honest, the 7th seed is 9-6. My fault. The 7th seed is 8-7, Tash. See, even World can make the playoffs. World got a force win.
Shit, World was leaving the division for most of the season.
He probably upset. I know World probably mad.
This is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested. They're doing a great job all day.
We got all December.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
Go.
He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit falls.
Looking good.
It's a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
right now. Yeah.
This is kind of a tricky down and distance, and I think for the defense, you really have to be ready to defend any type of play. They can keep it on the ground like they do here, but you also in the back of your mind have to think play action, drop back behind screens. So there's a lot of plays at the offensive disposal, and they keep it on the ground and keep it simple and pick up the first.
2nd and a yard.
How the fuck did he go for?
He'll come up to 3rd and 3. Mayfield to throw. Moving left. He buys my step as he could, but final shot taken down. Here comes Blake Grupe for this field goal try. Detroit has a 36-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Giants will cut into the lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking these moments, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to screen control. It's so important. And give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
What you gonna drink it for, right?
Apple juice. Yeah.
We did receive like payroll, and that was mainly for tax reasons.
Yeah. But, so like, for example, if I share a show with a friend first, and now he's grown into talent, right? Peggy, from our other show, sports show, 4th and 1, there's conversations that are had that's like, hey, what am I owed versus what are you owed? Like, okay, well, your dynamic is the same but different in the state, because now it's like both of you guys, just like Peggy for 4th and 1, is extremely valuable. How or what was that transition to saying, okay, we're making money into this account, we're spending it at our own will? Did you guys ever have a conversation to say, okay, hold on. This is what I'm going to take from what we make. This is what you're going to take from.
Nope, it was never no conversation like that. It was just free will until the breakup, I'll say.
Was there a time, was it something that was a build-up to this, or did you
A build up to what?
to you guys' separation? Or was it an event that took place that was like, oh, no, I'm not going to do this?
It was a build up, but I would say outside of like family and friends, I've never really said this, but it was a point that really was like, oh, that's the ending. That's it. Like I said, it was the build up because obviously, you know, it's out there on the media, so the cheating was a thing. But I said this in a video before, and people took it literally like, oh, cheating wasn't an issue. But I say that because if you take somebody back for cheating, then is that really an issue? I don't think that was something that I could necessarily say what was the breaking point or was what really did it. That was like the icing on the cake, yes. And I also realized and learned in that situation that I could never, ever be with somebody that cheats on me. I learned that the hard way because I'm a person
You changed this
who
video?
can't get over that shit. I feel like if you take somebody back for cheating, you have to move on. And I just could not move on. But I think where it really stuck with me is I remember one day I was at the edge of my bed and I was like, God, give me a sign.
On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And he will score. Game on. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Groupie now for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Giants have cut the deficit to 5. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. A give. This is Irving. And he works past the 40. Taken down after a gain of 7. From the 43. Here's second and a couple. He'll look to throw. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Open man left side, he's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. First and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go.
This is Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
18 Cardinal. 70 Rangers. Mustang 19.
Looking to throw here on second and 10. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball and keep that to a short game.
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down. They'll look to throw. A pass pulled in by Henry. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. This one has plenty of legs. And it is good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead. McLaughlin hit the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back to kick this away. Now return coming from the 7. Wow, they are hitting now. It's a tight game. He takes a big shot there on that return. They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on first down. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. Here's Mayfield. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Throwing is Baker. This one's broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Yeah, I'm in the game.
Yeah.
Met and dropped before he can get a return going. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down.
Here we go, start. 19 Charger, 19 Charger. Ready, ready?
The handoff is Irvin. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
46-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd
Got it, ready?
From the 46. Here's 2nd down and 4.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
They'll go again here with Irvin. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple yards short of the marker. And will bring up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Now, faking the give. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's
Tim, I don't know what the hell you talking about. He still was gonna report your ass.
Yeah, but I'm with him.
Now, I would say
The lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Buccaneers. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all offseason long to start your season and build some early momentum.
You said what?
Want to be there 24/7 to watch you. You
Who's
should
on?
watch your partner.
Yeah, I was in
If
there.
it's not what I want to do and it's what you like to do,
I was on mute, crying.
that freedom to do your own thing, do what you like to
How the nigga boss gonna say he ain't said that? That nigga sent receipts.
What? I was like, oh
travel.
shit. Like,
He'll kick this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
at their own 24-yard line.
Here is 1st and and 10. On play action, Mayfield. Flush to his right, and he'll get about 4 yards before wisely covering up.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here comes second down.
Real. Set. 20. Pistol. Shut down. Motion. Check.
They'll drop to throw. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. It is uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
6 yards to go.
Good sick. 180. Watch.
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Defense has to play smart, avoid a penalty on 4th and long.
Kings.
They'll go. Mayfield. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
Panther 60.
Now give on the ground, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
6 yards. And it's third down.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. They'll run with Irvin.
Bucky Irvin, the ball carrier. Taken down at the 14-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We mighty more Power Ranger. Mom also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous.
So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Buccaneers will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, it's McKenzie. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Good. 180. What's that?
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. The throw here is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
So a win here for the visiting season record to 2-0. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.